Hey everyone, Tin Man here, back with some more Dota Underlords. Going to be playing some ranked standard mode. I've been playing just a ton of standard mode ever since the Jull update. I know I played a ton of knockout before that, but the reduction in game time on the standard mode really just brought me right back to it. I still really love the in-depth, kind of longer form games. Still really enjoy those. So, what are we going to get here on this first turn? Obviously, you can buy everything in this pack. I want to put these two Savages in, but then what do we pair it with? Do we pair it with another Savage? Perhaps a Warlock? I think the Warlock bonus would make a lot of sense. I think Shadow Demon is a better unit on his own than Mr. Warlock is. He deals more auto attack damage. His Demonic Purge is a really strong ability, but I think the Warlock bonus is just a hair better here on this first turn, but it's pretty close. Looks like we're probably going to lose this. Our opponent has a similar comp with two Savages, but they have Chaos Knight, and this guy's just so strong. We'll have to see if maybe our Warlocks can get the healing going. It's possible, actually. This Chaos Knight's just going to do too much damage, unfortunately. Unless... Come on, Venno, you got this, plus 100 damage. No! Oh, you can't even kill off the Chaos Knight. Oh, well. One of the problems in that fight was that they kind of all focus fired down our Tusk really quick, and he just was not able to do anything. It's kind of hard to like predict what kind of positioning you want early on, but I just kind of went for a central position. It kind of didn't work out for me there. That's why you're going to pick up, I think, Talisman of Evasion here. Just a good defensive option since we kind of are lacking on a frontline alliance at the moment. And I'm going to kind of set off into the back just a little bit. Let's buy these guys. I love me some Legion Commander and these kind of builds that rely on 2/4 unit alliances, and I'm going to sell off this Enchantress to buy the Shadow Demon and then make that swap. Just because we want to get the 2-star unit in. My opponent is actually going for an open fort strategy. It's one that I talked about in some previous videos. Just not playing any units initially to ensure they're on a losing streak and ensure they get the free rerolls from that associated losing streak. So we'll see if that pays off for them. That does mean they take some bonus damage right now and we get kind of a free win. But now it's up to me to figure out how I want to take this composition. I do like the Witch Doctor. He seems like he fits really well into what we're trying to do in this comp. But in order to buy him, I'd have to sell off a number of things, and I just don't think I want to do that right now. Treant Protector. Oh my, this guy's really big. He's probably worth losing the Savage bonus for right now. He just does so much just on his own. Yeah, we lose like all of our alliances, but I think we're just playing individually much stronger units, and for that I'm going to be pretty happy. Well, I guess without the Savage bonus, Venomancer loses a lot of his appeal. Should probably have gone with, well, Legion Commander probably... she might be okay in this particular comp, but we didn't end up putting her in for this round. I think our Shadow Demon should be able to win this. Like, as soon as he casts his Demonic Purge, that unit's just dead. Like, that just kills Snapfire, and she does nothing until she dies. Which takes 800 from that hit. It's a very strong ability early on. It's basically a one-shot on any one-cost unit, or any one-star unit, rather. Okay, so I think we want to level up to put somebody else in. I could put in the Shadow Shaman, which gets us the Druid bonus. Yeah, or I could actually just put him in without leveling if I wanted to sell off for interest. Yeah, I'm not really sure that I'm going to win the round if I level, so I'm actually just going to sell off the Timber Saw and... well, I guess nothing else. That 2 extra second timer kind of messes me up. Because there's a kind of weird... I don't know if it's a visual bug or what the deal is, but the timer says 2 seconds left, and then it just snaps down to 0. And so I thought I had 2 more seconds to sell something. No matter, though. We got the 2-star Treant, so he's probably going to carry this fight, I would imagine. A 2-star Treant's pretty difficult to deal with. If he can actually ever cast his ability. Well, luckily it's our Shadow Shaman who's the one being a chicken. I think we should be fine to win this round. So we'll buy these guys, buy the Tiny and Queen of Pain post-combat. Not thrilled about Tiny. I don't think Warriors are really all that great in the current meta. I think they're just acceptable. Nothing to write home about, really. nothing I want to build my composition around. I'd much prefer to build around like druids and brutes and things like that. 2-star Shadow Shaman, hello. That means we have a guaranteed 2-star Treant Protector. And because of that, I think I want to sell off these guys. And actually these guys as well, level up and just put somebody else in, just to ensure we try to get a win streak going. And still get some amount of interest. I do like Legion Commander, and she would kind of go in, but I want to make sure we get a 2-star Treant. This guy is just so big and so like dominating in this early stages of the game that I don't want to risk this Druid bonus going on to the Legion Commander. She would be fine to get to 2-star, but Treant Protector is much better. Now that our interest is locked in, I can buy the Ogre Magi and put him in as a Brute, which I kind of wanted to do if I had been a bit quicker and sold off my Tusks. Maybe we're going for another Savage build, another Warlock build, or some kind of combination. I've just been really liking Brutes, Warlocks, or sorry, Brutes, Druids, and then you combine it with Warlocks or Savages or both, or, you know, some combination in there. Stonehall Pike is just a really strong individual item, especially on a Legion Commander. Orb of Venom is good with Brutes, but I think Stonehall Pike's going to beat it out here, especially already on like Shadow Demon, who already has a couple of kills. Now the question is, do I get up to 20 gold, or do I... Yeah, I think I do. I sell off the Abaddon and then the Tusks. Once again, the Tusk provides Savage, but if he's not 2-star already, I think he tends to fall off in usefulness, and there's just going to be better options as we go along. Not a big fan of the Heartless bonus either, unless I'm going like heavier into Knights, which I've thought about doing. I think Knights are like an underplayed strategy. I pretty much haven't seen them played like at all. They're not great by any means, but I think in the right conditions they can be pretty strong, especially when uncontested. And I really haven't seen too many people contest it, so I feel like that's a reasonably good possibility. But that's not going to be the case this game, since we already got our Druids and some Brutes online. And hopefully we can even get this IO. Maybe we go up to 4 Druids even. That could be pretty powerful as well. I'm just counting the kill numbers. I don't want to put the Stonehall Pike on Treant Protector because he has very slow base attack speed, and that means that he doesn't use that bonus attack damage very well. So probably not going to put that on him. So I am on a win streak here, and I really want to continue it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like level up kind of at an inefficient point, because I know I can sell off some units here to get back up to a good interest point, especially if we win. So I'm going to just like bank on the fact that we're going to win and get up to just 9 gold here. And we go up against the other person on the win streak, but luckily we've leveled up, so I'm pretty sure we should be good here. Getting the Troll bonus online, getting the Treant Protector. Yeah, I think we should be fine. They do have the Insects, which are quite powerful, but the rest of our board is just going to be way too much for them. So that was part of like why I figured we could do that aggressive level up, is because I knew there was somebody else on a win streak, and you know, we luckily got paired against them and we were able to beat them, and we could get back to a good interest point there. I guess I'd kind of thought about buying the Dazzles. I had a pair of Dazzles in the last pack if I wanted to go healer, but I just don't think healers are very strong in the meta, unless you're going to pair them up with Knights or something. No reason to spend gold this turn, since I do think I'm still stronger than most opponents, and I'm at a good interest point here. I am kind of interested in this Necrophos, though. If any healer is good, it's Necrophos, and he kind of pairs with the Shadow Demon, although I might ditch the Shadow Demon sometime later if we don't end up getting this Legion Commander going. Like, if Legion Commander's so good, but you really need to get her to 2-star early on, if she's still stuck at 1-star for a while, then it's really not worth playing her, because then she doesn't get to snowball and doesn't get that bonus attack damage and whatnot. But, you know, with the way this game is shaping up, we're seeing, what, 1 person on Assassins? I'm just thinking, what is the likelihood that like a Warlock build would be strong? I guess there's actually 2 players on Assassins, so maybe Warlocks is not the best of ideas. Yeah, there's already a couple people also going for Legion Commander comps. I think I'm just going to sell her and the Pudge off here, and then just get up to 30 gold for interest, as we hopefully can continue this win streak with the good Brutes already. Shadow Demon has 6 kills. It's still the most outside of Treant Protector, so I think it's solid. Uh-oh, opponent's got a 3-star Shadow Shaman, but they don't have anything to do with this Treant Protector, so... yeah, Treant Protector, 2 stars, just... He would be my vote for the next thing to get nerfed, if I'm being honest. He does so much in the early game. And even in the late game, if you get him up to 3-star, it's still very powerful. Just does a lot of healing, a lot of debuffs, really tanky, especially with Talisman of Evasion. Just dodging all their attacks. Alright, we're about to hit our Underlord, so I really want like support Hobgen, I think would be ideal. We do get support Hobgen, so the reason a support Hobgen is so good in this build is we're probably going to be surviving later into the fights, right? Just because we have the defensive alliance from the Druids and the Brutes, and the healing. And that means that most of our units are still going to be alive come the later stages of the game. So that means we can benefit from the increased attack speed. Alright, now I'm going to level up again and put in the Necrophos, because I can do that and still kind of keep my interest, assuming we win, and I think we're going to win. I can still keep 30 gold of interest. It gives us Heartless, gives us just a really good unit. Necrophos is a pretty solid amount of healing and damage output as well. Well, if you can cast, that is. You might not be able to cast. Well, it takes him a little while. Luckily, we did get Let's Go Crazy off just before he went down, but I think we'd win anyway. The rest of their board fell apart pretty easily. You know, we might be able to go Knights here. There's a lot of Knights showing up in this pack. I'll buy these, although I'm not really thrilled about the idea. Necrophos is good into Knights. Dazzle, Batrider. You know, we can run Treant Protector and Shadow Demon for a while into it. Like Druids and Knights, if we get them up to 2-star or something. I'm not really a big fan of all the Brutes, of 4 Brutes. Just 2 is, I think, the sweet spot there. Blade Mail is probably the best option here. I just don't like Barricades and Force Staff. I just think they're very, very lackluster items. And now that Blade Mail gives a little bit of defense as well, it's a pretty good option. Nothing here that really gives us more towards Knights. Mr. Warlock, I guess, provides Bloodbound and Warlock bonus, but yeah, I just don't think Knights are going to happen. I really needed to get like a 2-star to justify being able to play them early. And there's actually a decent number of people like incidentally playing Knights between Chaos Knight and Batrider on a couple players, so not really eager to compete with that. I do want to buy the Mr. Warlock here after the round is over. Don't know. We could still complete the healer bonus with Dazzle, Mr. Warlock. Doesn't really pair with our Underlord very well, but does pair like with the rest of our board, the Treant Protector and the Necrophos. I don't know if it'll be a great late game strategy, or if I just want to transition into like 4 Warlocks, 4 Savages in the later stages of the game. With Venomancer, Lone Druid, and then if anything, just these 2 Trolls that we already have. Life Stealer can be good. Shadow Fiend is really good. Yeah, I don't think healers are really the direction I want to go. So I think is Life Stealer better than Ogre Magi? They're kind of close. Maybe Ogre Magi is a bit better. They are close. Oh, that's a 3-star Treant Protector? This might be our first loss. They've got a 3-star Treant, and I was pretty happy with my 2-star Treant. He's been carrying me this whole time, but they've got a 3-star, and that's probably going to be too much for us. If I had to guess. Yeah, we're just never going to kill this thing. Well, that's alright. It was a good run. It was a good, good long 10-1 win streak here. All good things come to an end, but that's alright. We've got tons of gold, so we're going to be able to level up to 7 very efficiently here. Buy this Shadow Fiend and start our way towards like a 4 Warlock build. 4 Warlock and I don't know if we want the Mr. Warlock. That may not be the pick. Can do a little bit of rearranging here. Try to get the Life Stealer nice and protected so he's not really exposed up there. I want another Warlock in... I guess Mr. Warlock is better than the Venomancer, just right now. Still staying at 30 gold for interest here. I guess... Nah, that would probably be the best option. You get a 2-star Lone Druid, uh-oh. That's not good. Hopefully Lifestealer can steal enough life to stay tanky enough in the front line. Looks like he probably will. Uh-oh, Treant's about to go down, though. No, he couldn't get another heal off. Oh, it was just too slow. Alright, well, might be starting a bit of a losing streak here, but the opponent has a similar build to what I've been kind of looking for. Oh, they've got a 2-star Lifestealer as well. Oh no! Yeah, they enthralled it and stole it from us. That's a big Shadow Fiend, just grabbing a couple Shadow Fiends right off the bat. Okay, we took 17 is way more than I thought we would ever take there. So that hurt a lot. Huh. What to do about that? I don't think Mr. Warlock is where we want to be, nor the Ogre Magi. I do like the idea of Lifestealer. Probably Necrophos is going to go away at some point, so I'm not really thrilled about the idea of Pudge. I think if we just add 2 more Warlocks, it'll just be Alchemist Disruptor, maybe Venomancer, Void Spirit. So I think I can sell these guys off, buy the Shadow Shaman, use a free reroll, and I guess Venomancer is making a more appealing case now. Are we really about to get on a losing streak here? I think we win this one. Just barely. We do. Okay. It's close. The Lifestealer's still up, though. That's the important part. Yeah, we took 3 losses. We dropped so low. Losing to this player with the Legion Commander Healer build, of all things. Dealt so much damage. Maybe I do keep Necrophos around. Then I kind of wish I'd picked up the Pudge, if I do want to keep him around. I think for right now, the Venomancer makes a bit more sense, though. It's an extra Warlock, and he casts a little bit quicker, and is a 2-star. He does quite a bit more DPS, and gets his mana up a little bit faster. I don't know if I really want to go IO Lone Druid. Get up to 4 Druids, maybe. If I want to keep the Shadow Shaman and the Witch Doctor for the Troll bonus, which I think I do. That may end up meaning, you know, I'm going to cut the Shadow Demon. And then I'll lose Heartless. Maybe that's fine. Maybe eventually I just cut Heartless, Shadow Demon, and Lifestealer and get Doom in. I think that would be okay. You know, I lose the Heartless bonus, but I keep the Brutes, and then Doom is just like a really strong unit to leave up on the front line, so I'd be alright with that. I'm going to swap this Stonehold Pike over to this Shadow Fiend, who already has enough kills. Already has 8, or has 5 kills, so it's not quite as much, but he benefits from the Demon bonus a little bit better. And he's just naturally higher attack damage. Octarine Essence actually is pretty decent. I do like Stonehold Cloak, but I don't have any like hyper carry that it really goes well on. Octarine Essence is pretty strong on some of the guys who have shorter cooldowns. And oh, there's the Doom. There's also a Lifestealer and an IO. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. So, gonna ditch the Necrophos. Gonna ditch. Let's buy these guys in case I get a 3-star Lifestealer. It wasn't really the best set of options, honestly, on the items, though, that turn. I think we might lose this one. We're a little too stacked up, and they had a big Hobgon buff. It'll be close. Nope. Come on, get out of here, Beastmaster. Nope, not quite. Very close one. Just taking 6 here. Still a little upset I haven't found a 2-star Treant Protector yet. That's really been what's holding us back. We've had this exact same kind of Druid lineup that's not improved in 10 rounds, it feels like. Actually, it's probably been about that long. It's not really time to level up again yet, although I do have a lot of gold saved up. Oh, a Sven. I do like Sven just as like as a general purpose unit. I'm just looking at how much would it cost to level up. Be leveling up a little bit early here. Nah, I'll wait. I could level up and just put in like Doom or something, but I think I'll just wait till next turn, and then it only costs me 5 gold. Might take a hit on this turn though. Sven doesn't really fit in with anything that we're doing though. He gives us scaled, and that's why I quickly looked at the scoreboard to see if anybody was going mages that would make scaled a bit more appealing. No one is, so maybe it's not that important. But he is a pretty good carry unit just on his own if you get him to 2-star. He does a lot of AoE damage at 2-star. He's pretty useless at 1-star though. I'll pick up the pair of him here, and if we manage to find a 2-star version next turn, then I'll pick it up. But I'm not. I'm easily able to sell it off here. There's some Shadow Fiends, so at least buy one of those to clear up a spot. We can leave the Shadow Fiend in, and I think with double Shadow Fiend that means no Sven. Maybe no Life Stealer either, because I think we want to get rid of these extra demons. Well, the Heartless rather. And I just want to make sure I grab interest. So eventually we replace the Lifestealer Shadow Demon with Lone Druid Io. And a Doom, I suppose. And then hopefully find like an Alchemist and Disruptor later on. When we can replace a Shadow Fiend. Or get a 3-star Shadow Fiend combined. So Disruptor, Alchemist. I guess just one of them really is all we need. Because we already have two. We already have the Veno. Venomancer and Lone Druid really benefit from the increased attack speed from the Hobgen, because they stack up the Savage bonus really quick. And double 2-star Shadow Fiend just absolutely carrying these fights. Somehow the one that doesn't have the Stonehole Pike got 6 kills just in one round. I really should have gone on the other one, but we'll just get it to 3-star and it won't matter. There's the Disruptor, and a Void Spirit, and an Io. So, what to do here is probably the Disruptor over one of the Shadow Fiends, right? And then I still don't have the Lone Druid. I don't think Void Spirit's where we want to be. I don't think 6... Well, Void Spirit could replace Alchemist until we find an Alchemist. Wait, we don't have room for Alchemist, actually. We'd only do that if we go up to 6. Which, given the prevalence of Assassins currently in the game, I don't think 6 Warlocks is really where we want to be, because that's kind of putting too many eggs in one basket here, too many eggs in the healing basket, and if we just get crit by Assassins, then that's not very helpful, because they just reduce that healing. So, might not want to go up to 6 Warlocks, but 4 is pretty good, especially with Disruptor, unless these Assassins get eliminated sometime soon. We did just hit this one for a big chunk, so hopefully we can knock them down. But 6 Warlocks would be very good against kind of these more sustained damage output comps, like the Legion Commander, the Brutes Brawnies, or the Knights build that's out here. So I wouldn't rule out the possibility of 6 Warlocks, that's why we're still holding on to this guy. Don't need the Shadow Demon. Question is, do I level up again? Because I've got a great unit to put in. I feel like just being aggressive in leveling. I don't care. Interest is overrated. Just level up, put another Shadow Fiend in, just like continue to ensure that you win these rounds, and just deal damage to your opponents. Like that's how you win the game, is knock your opponents out. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I hope. By just getting another level up, we like really probably ensure that we win here. Get close. We got it. Oh, our Shadow Demon was kind of locked in. I realized he has a much shorter attack range than everyone else. He wasn't auto-attacking for a big portion of that fight. So I might need to rearrange him to get better usage out of him. Let me see his attack range. Yeah, it's about as short as Hobgen's, I guess. Ooh, there's a Butterfly. I like Butterfly quite a bit on some of your big carries. Like a Lifestealer or eventually the Doom. Much better on Lifestealer right now. Put this on the Shadow Shaman. I don't think Troll Warlord's where we want to be, nor Bristleback where we want to be. I think they're both really great units, but I'd much prefer just getting the Lone Druid plus the IO and just getting that combo going. So I'd replace Shadow Demon, Lifestealer with Lone Druid IO once we find them. Hopefully find a 2-star Treant along the way. But honestly, the build right now is not looking that bad. I guess I'll pick up the Bristleback. There's a possibility if we just get a 2-star Bristle that he makes a lot of sense as well. Just throwing a 2-star Bristleback, why not? Uh-oh. Here's some of the assassins that I kind of knew were going to be a problem. Yep. And we take a little bit of damage here. I think once we find the Druid upgrades, the Druid's ones that I've been talking about, really just waiting to find the Lone Druid. I think that improves our outlook in these against those assassins. Unfortunately, our good matchups are falling down as well, so I was really hoping for them to take out the assassins for us. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy this Lone Druid. We're going to put IO in and the Lone Druid, and we're going to put IO roughly centralized here. And I guess buy this and reroll. Oh, there's double Alchemist. I know we sold off. Oh, I forgot to put Butterfly back out. Crap. Yeah, it's too late for this round. Alchemist. If we get him to 2 stars, probably better than some of our options right now. Maybe it would be better than Brutes even. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. That Legion Commander is 2-shotting everything in her path. Okay, that was painful. Yeah, I don't have the Brute bonus, so not the strongest point for us right here. I'm actually very surprised to see this Brawny kind of like reroll strategy doing so well. They're still at the top of the table, and you know, they got some 3 stars. I'm gonna start rerolling. We finally find 2-star Treant Protector. We've had a pair of him for I don't even know how long. It's been a while. And otherwise, let's just do something like this. This will set at 21 gold. Buy the IO. Really want to find a 3-star Shadow Fiend so I can put Doom in, I guess? Or I guess Alchemist would also work. Yeah, this healing is not very effective against these assassins. Not quite. So we're on a bit of a losing streak here. Luckily, everybody else is getting eliminated much faster than we are. That champion build, the Legion Commander build, is out, so it's just 2 Warlocks, or 2 Assassins, me, and the Brawny Heartless Brutes. I think we're strong against Brawny Heartless Brutes, but at this point I'm not positive. I think some rerolls would definitely help our cause here, trying to get a 3-star IO, try to find like a 2-star Lone Druid or something. 2-star Alchemist, that's probably better than one of these Shadow Fiends. Try to pick up Treant Protector. Trying to get 2 of my Druids to 3-star, right? So IO, we're already pretty far along that path. Same with the Shadow Shamans. Man, these Assassins again. But looks like this one's going a little bit better for us. Our IO comes back. Our whole board's... most of our back corner's still alive, so I think we should be alright. Nice. This won't eliminate them, though. Just deals 6 or 7? No, only 9 damage. Okay. So still the Brawny Brute Heartless is doing really well. I just want them to eliminate all of the Assassins for us, and I'm just going to kind of scout out their positioning a little bit. Think if there's anything we can do about it. Anything I can do to counter them. I think just getting Doom in. Well, or getting 3 stars on any of these guys is exactly what we need. Actually, I'm kind of thinking I might just want to level up and put in a 6th Warlock. Because if the Assassins get eliminated and it's a 1v1 us versus these Brutes, Warlocks are going to be like the best option. just because they don't have that much burst damage. They have some, but it's mostly like sustained output. And if we have enough healing, then I think we beat them. Whereas, of course, 6 Warlocks is really bad against Assassins. Oh, well, it looks like we're losing to them right now, at least. One of the Assassins is gone, though. Oh, I almost accidentally clicked on something. Well, Refresher Orb, that is exactly what I do want, though. Put that on the Lone Druid. Swap Blade Mail over to, I don't even know, the Disruptor, I guess? Or the Shadow Shaman. Probably has more life total to reflect back. I'm just not sure that I'm ever going to get to level up. I'd rather just reroll here and try to find some of these 3-stars, or at least a 2-star Lone Druid, which is very important to get his second bear, hopefully up to 3-star. And then I guess I just don't know if Doom's ever going to come back in. I think I'm just going to sell him off to get up to 10 gold. I think we're just going to run with this build, and then I know it's kind of inefficient with the 5 Warlocks and 1 Brute, but I think just the quality of units means that it makes sense. Oh, that's a 3-star Lifestealer. That's probably why we were losing. I don't think we can beat a 3-star Lifestealer, even with double 3-star bears. That guy's just too good. He's gonna be at like full HP at the end of this fight. Yeah, I can't deal with that. Their Beastmaster also does a lot, but the Lifestealer, like, not only did he like deal a lot of damage, he was also at full HP at the end of the fight. So it's down to a 1v1, and I'm not liking our odds. I'll just be honest with you guys here. Not really thinking this is gonna go our way. I can't reroll anymore, so please. There's a Disruptor. Okay, we got a 2-star Disruptor. Probably not enough, but we do what we gotta do. Yeah, so that's a very interesting build that we're going to lose against, is this Brawny Brute Heartless. I guess it's like a hyper reroll build, kind of. I'm kind of curious. I want to take a look at them at the end of in the post-match screen to really kind of evaluate what they're up to and see if we can maybe replicate it in a future game. Because, yeah, we're not going to get this one. But, hey, we did manage to pull out a 2nd place there. So I'm pretty happy with that. Losing to that build, and it's always nice to be able to lose to something that's really cool, because then you get to hopefully learn from it and copy it. So what have they got going on here? So they've got 4 Heartless, 4 Brutes, or 4 Brawnies, 2 Brutes, and I guess they have. So how do they get to this point? They must have started with like an early Axe into maybe some other Brutes, like an Ogre Magi or something. I guess I can actually just go back and look at them, right? Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this post-match screen. So we can kind of see their full build path from the beginning to the end. So they started with, you know, just whatever opening. They do have an Axe. They find a Beastmaster early on and give him a Hand of Midas. That's probably a really big point of that build, is to get an early Snowball. When do they get any 2-stars? They pick up a Lifestealer on round 5, a 2-star Beastmaster by round 6. So that's like an important point, is to get a 2-star Beastmaster online as soon as possible, and to rack up a lot of early kills for the Brawnies. I guess I didn't even check how many Brawny kills they had at the end. I probably should have done that. Sorry about that. But they get a Mask of Madness on round 10, and then it's kind of all over from there. But they're 4 and 6. So they don't have the greatest record early on. But once you find the Mask of Madness on a Lifestealer, I feel like you just get to go crazy. Huh. The game's over by round 27. So that's a very strong build that I'm very curious to try in a future game. So, in any case, 4/6 Warlocks, whatever we were working with, was pretty strong. Couldn't quite deal with the Assassins. I thought it would be better against that Brawny build, but did not end up working out because that Lifestealer is just untouchable. Maybe if I'd gotten Doom in and got a lucky Doom on the Lifestealer, maybe that would have been better. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.